Welcome to the TMZ podcast. I'm Branson Quirk.
I'm Devin Rawl.
What's up, man?
That's where you're supposed to be like, and I'm here with.
Oh, is that how Charlie does it?
Yeah, I mean, me and Charlie have chemistry because obviously, you know, we've been together for over a year now.
Yeah, you know your format.
But I love having you on.
Yeah. I do it when I can. You know, I really don't want to do it early in the morning.
You're the afternoon guy.
I'm the afternoon guy.
You're just rubbing the sleep out of your eyes right now.
Yeah. Oh, I'm exhausted. I was here till 8:30 last night. Editing.
Lots of editing.
You know, probably shouldn't have said that.
So you're about to plug your podcast.
Nope. Not plugging my podcast.
Okay.
It doesn't even exist.
Okay.
Hey, nice green shirt.
I know. I'm not usually like the festive type, but I am Irish. So good reason to wear this green shirt that I never wear.
Rawl.
That's German.
German.
My mom's maiden name's Dean.
Dean.
Very Irish.
Okay, I'm extremely Irish. Quirk. You know?
Yeah.
I went to an Irish store where they did a whole deep dive on my Irish history.
Yet no green on you today. Are you about to show us your green underwear?
No.
What the hell was he looking down for?
No, nothing.
Let's get to the story.
All right, let's do it. So, if you're a big fan of Secret Life of Mormon Wives, sorry.
Or The Bachelorette.
Or The Bachelorette. Well, that is still on deck.
Yeah.
But we'll see what happens. Secret Life of Mormon Wives is officially paused production, all because of these very serious allegations that Taylor Frankie Paul has been hit with, and it also involves Dakota Mortensen. It's essentially kind of a back and forth finger point right now on both sides. There's some serious allegations of abuse, and in terms of the production pausing, it's because Taylor's co-stars have refused to continue filming due to the seriousness of the allegations. So this story, I mean, we put up, I think, 6 to 8 stories about it. So it's deep.
Yeah.
There's a lot here.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not like the biggest fan of Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, but it has a huge cult following. People love it. I think they're all on their 5th season. But yeah, I mean, it's obviously very serious. Like, these are serious allegations that are being made. And, you know, one side is saying, Dakota is saying, you know, that Taylor Frankie Paul was the aggressor. She's saying Dakota was the aggressor. But what we do know is a lot of the arguments were stemming from Dakota's romantic past, jealousy about him with another woman. And that's where our sources are claiming things turned physical. We're being told that Taylor allegedly choked Dakota, ripped off his necklace, grabbed his throat and face. And she's obviously denying. Sources close to her are denying these allegations. And the biggest problem in this whole thing is that they occurred allegedly in front of their son.
Exactly.
Who's young and now it's DHS? I think that's who's
DHS.
So they've gotten involved and now
DCFS.
DCFS. That's who it is in Utah.
The Utah Division of Child
Abuse. Yeah, it's DHS out here, but essentially they've got involved now. They've each have to do a psych evaluation. I mean, this is like serious stuff.
Yeah, I mean, this is extremely serious, and I'm shocked. And this is another part of the story. The Bachelorette is still scheduled to go on. As we know, she is the Bachelorette this upcoming season, which drops on March 22nd. So I was telling you this before. Disney probably saw this and goes, "Oh shit!
Well,
what do we do?"
Well, that's what happens when you. Just to be like frank, I've only seen like the first couple episodes of Mormon Wives. I think it started back like in COVID. My wife really wanted to watch it, and my biggest takeaway right away was just that. And granted, this goes with every reality star, right? But all these people were just like so desperate to me to be famous. And I was just like these guys will literally say and do anything to be famous and to make like this show interesting. And the most shocking thing about the whole thing is that then they ended up casting Taylor Frankie Paul as the Bachelorette.
I know.
Another show I don't watch.
You don't watch The Bachelorette?
But I feel like they typically go, and I don't want to say this in like a bad way, but like in the beginning, wasn't it more like classy? Like they looked at it like, oh, these are classy people and they're really here to find love. And at least my perception of the Mormon Wives is they're not exactly that brand.
No.
So why did they cast her?
I am not watching this season. The minute I found out Taylor Frankie Paul is coming on, Automatic no. I watch every season with my
Really?
friends. I always watch.
You're putting your foot
We have
down.
a tradition. We get
With your
pizza,
friends?
We watch the show. Also, I'm not a cuck. I'm not watching a show where a bunch of men are going after a girl. So I only watch The Bachelor.
What a take.
I only watch The Bachelor because I want to see all the women.
Oh, with your boys.
You mean the boys are not going to watch a bunch of dudes trying to get a girl.
mean, even just you and the boys sitting down and watching The Bachelor or Bachelorette.
Dude, it's actually
it's a wild scene.
No. It's actually
It's
pretty
a wild
common. It's a common occurrence. But more importantly, yes, it used to be more normal folks in the beginning of The Bachelor and The Bachelorette. Now they're leaning towards easy. This is just so easy for them. Let's hire a reality star to get clicks, get views, because the ratings have been down on The Bachelor and The Bachelorette in the last few seasons. So
I know you're saying Disney's freaking out because obviously these.
Well, I don't know if they're freaking out, but that's my guess.
Yeah, your guess is, and I mean, I would imagine that this series of allegations is not exactly how you want to then go on your press run. Because, that's what they do before The Bachelorette. Like, she's going to go on all the big talk shows and talk about the show and promote the show. And it's now like, I feel like it's all going to be clouded with like, wait, what's going on with your baby daddy and your, child and everything going on in your personal life? How are we like, this is supposed to be an escape where we actually believe that like, oh, you might be falling in love with one of these 22 guys that are coming on.
One source says Dakota called police for the first incident, but Taylor allegedly convinced him to change his story and say everything's fine. She apologized and returned the following night. But then, this is the kicker, the next night, there was a second altercation. Taylor scratched Dakota's neck, threw his phone against the wall. A friend reportedly had saw Dakota's injuries, and contacted the police. And responding officers interviewed Dakota and reportedly observed proof of injuries. So this is kind of easy to prove, I feel like.
Yeah, we shall see. We're obviously following.
I'm just shocked that The Bachelor is still happening because this seems kind of clear cut to me, at least.
Yeah, I mean, well, they filmed it, and I mean, it's a he said, she said. She's saying none of this happened. His side is saying something else, so they're probably going to let the investigation play out and kind of see what happens. But for now, I guess they're sharing custody with the kid. So
the whole show
during the investigation,
the whole Mormon show gave me an ick too, because I'm a Christian and everything, and I'm not Mormon, but like it just felt weird that like these girls are Mormon and they're like using that whole thing. I don't know. The whole thing's weird to me. I don't like it.
Oh wow,
kind of
not a fan. Not a fan
of using your religion to stomp on things.
Yeah, I got you.
Moving on, you want to take this one?
Yeah, so Kristen Cabot, our favorite lady who was caught on the big screen at the Coldplay concert, kissing her boss or the owner of the company, had her Oprah moment. So she went on Oprah's podcast, and I didn't even know Oprah had a podcast, but now I do. So basically, she just, to be honest, it's just the story is just funnier just because it's like, okay, she's reached the level of like Oprah is sitting down with her, who usually Oprah is sitting down with like the biggest, people in the world. So now I guess she's on that level. To me, she just kind of echoed some of the things she's already said in interviews, that she was separated from her husband, when that happened. Apparently, he was at the concert that night. I don't know if he saw her on the big screen. Maybe he was like getting another beer at the time. I'm not sure if he was like locked in and was like, oh, well, there's my ex-wife and her boss. Oh, for sure seen it now. I don't think there's anyone in the world.
He might still be getting that beer.
Yeah, seriously, who hasn't seen it now. But I guess she did say, I haven't heard this detail, that her daughter, I guess, was the one. In my mind, I thought, is this going to be weird if he sees me with Andy, if I run into him? But then I was like, I'm in Gillette Stadium. There's 55,000 people. I'm probably not going to run into him. The daughter her daughter told her that the ex-husband was going to be at the same exact concert. Yeah, 55,000. See, it's like, I wouldn't be, if you're with like a mistress, I'm not taking the risk of 55,000. But if it's an estranged husband, it's like, yeah, that's an awkward encounter, but you're not getting caught doing anything bad.
Mm-hmm. And they were in the nosebleeds way up there.
So she never ran into him, she said. And apparently she's claiming that her ex knew about her relationship with Andy Byron, the CEO. So at that point, who cares? Then who cares?
So who's the victim in this case? Is she a victim?
I don't know. No,
I
she's
kind of feel bad for
she's
Andy.
definitely not a victim. I would say if Andy
She's kinda
wasn't
acting like it. I mean,
if
she's giving
Andy
speeches
wasn't
about
with
it.
the only people I feel bad are the kids involved and possibly Andy's wife if she was unaware. Or if
Yeah.
they were actually, because the thing
Yeah.
is, that's the only part that's a little dicey is there
Look.
has been some reporting that Andy and his wife were like on the outs too, but then they got back together after all this happened. I don't know what, I don't know. I don't think anyone's the victim here.
How many billionaire CEOs are stand-up guys?
I don't know too many of them personally.
can
I don't
name
know
one.
if I know any.
That's why I feel like this is not such a big shock for a family of a husband like that.
what
you
that he
know,
would be like
That he'd be in infidelity a little
that
bit, you know.
he'd be unfaithful.
And honestly, the whole thing is kind of funny. It almost feels less worse than if this was like they saw him at a restaurant with a woman.
Right.
It's such an iconic moment.
I feel like that almost makes
it's
it
just
more
funny.
embarrassing though.
Yeah.
Because it's on a global stage, not just like, oh, I saw, Tommy at Applebee's with Susie, you know?
Did you guys
First
see
of
that Super Bowl commercial?
What was that?
The Super Bowl commercial? I
Which
think it was
one?
Pepsi, the polar bears, where they.
Oh yeah,
reenacted it.
they
reenacted
yeah,
it? Man, that is
pretty much
crazy.
everyone
Wonder how
had
he's
their
doing.
fun with it. I mean, it was like probably the biggest story of the year.
Do you think he got more play after this?
Play as in women?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think the CEO no, because he's back with his wife.
Oh, that's right. They
So,
never. They
I
never
mean, maybe with
divorced.
his wife.
Dude, he probably got a.
They
ball
were
and chain
because they were
hard.
spotted together, like wearing their rings, and clearly they're together. So no, I don't think he got more play. I think he got much less.
Do you think he got less play from his wife after this too?
Sometimes
more?
people say like when you break up, it gets kind of crazy, and then I don't know.
But did anybody ever compare the way that Kristen looked and his wife looked? Like sometimes you look at her and you go, did he downgrade from me? You know what I mean?
No, Branson, I didn't have that thought during.
Come
this.
on. If you
First of all,
side by
I don't
side.
even really know what his wife looks like. I barely know what Kristen Cavett looks like. They both look like, good-looking older women. I don't know.
When do you think the biopic's coming out?
Who are you trying to play?
Andy,
somebody?
the Andy. No. I just want to see the biopic.
Oh,
I just
okay.
really want to see the biopic for this.
I think the Kristen Cavett astronomer ship has sailed.
You think so?
Yeah, once she's on Oprah, and I barely care about it.
Yeah, that's true.
So.
All right. Well, moving on to our final story.
Yep, you're gonna tell us about Zendaya finally addressing, her being
Still
married to Tom Holland, but not.
Barely addressed it. I mean, she did not confirm or deny it at all. So Zendaya, as we know, there's been rumors that her and Tom already had their wedding. One of her stylists said that you missed the wedding. It already happened. Sorry. At the Actors Awards said that on video. And ever since then, there's been AI pictures of her and Tom Holland having their wedding. And it's obviously AI. There's really no question about it. But Zendaya finally has been asked about it. Jimmy Kimmel, she went on Jimmy Kimmel Live last night. When asked about headlines claiming she was married, Zendaya responded jokingly, quote, "Really? I haven't seen them." Actually, we have the video. Let's play the video.
I'm sure you know the internet has gone berserk with stories about that you might actually be married to Tom.
I haven't
Yes.
seen any of them.
There are people make these AI wedding photos that look very realistic
Yes.
of you guys together.
It's
Married.
and many people have been fooled by them.
Yeah.
While I was like just out and about in real life, and people were like, "Oh my God, your wedding photos are gorgeous," and I was like, "Babe, they're AI."
Now, you brought a video along.
I did.
That I'm not sure what should I say about this video before we see it.
Well, I just a little something to just clear the confusion. Something
Okay.
That's
This is not something you've shared anywhere before.
no. This is first time showing.
Okay, all right, well, let's take a look.
All right, let's bring in mom and dad. Yes.
They're married.
Everyone scooch in.
Well, that was
get
lame.
close.
I have a new theory now that she's doing this. My new theory is, so she has this upcoming movie out, right, about clearly about someone who gets married, and I think it's about marriage. I think her and her stylist concocted this entire thing, and she told him, yeah, say we're married when they're clearly not married. I know they're engaged. And now all anyone has talked about for 2 weeks is, are her and Tom actually married? And now we're talking about her movie. So I think it was all concocted by them, and it's
You know
all
what?
complete bullshit.
I think you're right. I'm changing my stance.
Yeah.
I'm with you. I'm with you on this. No,
Wow.
no go against there.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad we ended on a positive note where we can both agree on something.
Yeah.
So comments, Mormon Wives. David Peltier, I really wonder if ABC will pull The Bachelorette in light of these allegations.
They might.
They will not. They probably invested so much money in all this. There is no way. I mean,
a week left. I feel bad for the
they're
contestants.
gonna let the investigation run its course, which it'll take so long that like
whole season
the
will
season
finish.
will be halfway through. Lori Laney, just bring back the New York City real world where people stop being polite and start being real. I
love that show. Is so
loved the real
goated.
world.
Tony, you were like 1 year old in that show. Kid.
No, I was maybe that. Yeah, seriously, I was a huge Real World. I almost got on that show.
Really?
They came and they asked me if I'd like audition, and then I went to some
No.
things, but I ultimately was like,
Was that back when we were like celebrities here?
No, I'm talking about this is before TMZ.
Oh,
when I was like
before.
younger.
Oh, dang.
Yeah,
dude, you could have totally been on
They
that show.
asked me to like audition for it.
You could have been you and the Miz on that show.
I know.
Mike
I know.
Mazanin,
What could
that'd
have
been
been? Kristen Cabot, Veronica Whitman. I didn't know Oprah had a podcast either.
Oprah's always up
Yeah.
to something. She does need to take care of some stuff in Hawaii though.
Excuse me.
Never mind.
What the hell is this man talking? This guy's just wild. Have you had too much coffee this
I
morning?
haven't had it. I don't drink coffee.
What?
Yeah.
That's all I need to
I haven't
know.
had coffee in 4 years.
That's all I need to know. Redo 909, the CEO's wife, assuming they weren't also separated, is the only possible victim. Amen. And the kids. The kids,
Yeah,
that
you always
sucks.
feel bad for the kids.
Because then, they're at school getting made fun of, and that's just like unfair.
I just
It
wouldn't go to
sucks.
school.
You just wouldn't go to school.
No. There's a couple things in high school like where like, I just didn't
Oh.
go to school because I was like, I'm not dealing with that.
S-
Not gonna.
Were you being bullied?
Not gonna go to the details.
Were you being bullied?
We're not gonna go.
Sounds like you're being bullied.
We're not gonna go. To the details.
All right. It was great to see you.
Yeah,
Have you on
it
the
was a good
pod. Is
time.
he back tomorrow? I have no. Okay.
He's.
So
I mean, I'm sure he will be. I actually need to go get I have a St. Patrick's T-shirt over there
okay.
that I'm gonna go change. I'm gonna take my shirt off in front of everybody in the office and put my other shirt on.
Okay. I'll make sure to be in the bathroom when
Yeah,
that happens.
you know.
All right. See you guys.
So yeah.